Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Flavian and welcome to the Locals channel. This channel is all about positivity. Like, it's just a positive energy you get. We get educated here. We get some knowledge of places. Like, for instance, I'm right now in Turkey, and I share most of the things about Turkey because I'm now in Turkey, of which if I go to another country I'll share the same thing, but for now I am in Turkey and I want to answer some of your questions. You guys are asking me the same question every day, every single person. You guys, you make me get tired of getting to answer all these questions through text, through typing. You get, so I decided, let me do a video about it. And so here I am today. So if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. There's a red button down below, just click it. It's free. Come on, just follow, please. Just subscribe. Make sure you turn on the notification bell. It's also just next to the subscription button. Then after that, you're one of my family members of YouTube. Thank you so much for those who are coming back again, my returning subscribers. I really appreciate. I don't take it for granted. I'm really humbled, and thank you so much. For 3,000 followers, it's not an easy thing. It's not a joke, okay? I don't take it for granted. So where do I start now? Okay, what do you need to come to Turkey? Number one, you need your passport, of course, as usual. You know, if anytime you want to travel outside Kenya, you must have a passport. And a passport that is okay, there is an old passport and there's a new passport. At least you should have the new passport one. What else do you need to come to Turkey? Number two, you need okay, let me say now the requirements that you need in order for you to be given, like for you to apply for the visa. You need your passport, as I said before. You need a bank statement of maybe from 200,000 to 300. Yes, but 200 to 50 is also fine. It can work. What do you need again? You need hotel reservation. You need a flight ticket, both sorry, excuse me, and I mean two ways, like a return ticket as well. And you know, these things, they go as they change. So this time we might have something different. In the next time we must have another thing different that is coming up. Like right now, I think most of the people are coming to Turkey, so they are making it so they're making it kind of to be hard for some people. If you don't have the original document, definitely your visa will be denied. So make sure before you go to submit your papers or documents, make sure you have everything contact, because if you don't have, your visa will definitely be denied. What else do you need to do? Like, how much? Let me talk about the money now. How much is enough for you to do your visa process? Okay, if you do your own process, like, you don't need any assistance, like you can get all the documents required. You know, not everybody can get the documents required. Like, for instance, like something like to do with I don't know which document I can think of that they need that. Okay, like not everybody can be able to get the documents, you get. But if you are that person that can get all the documents without an help of an agent, then it's gonna be cheap and very cheap for you. But if you are someone who cannot get the document, or somehow you fear you don't want to be denied the visa, you'll need an agent assistant, you get. And so if you need an agent assistant, the charges are going to be high, because you know this person is going to help you to get some documents, right? And if you do it by yourself, you're not going to pay for any extra amount because you're doing it by yourself. Now the charges are going to be lesser than the person who's using an agent. But I always prefer, if you're sure you cannot do it, don't, because any mistake you make, the visa is going to be denied. So you have to look for someone who can help you. If you're very sure you can't do it by yourself, look for someone who can help you to process them. And then another thing is, I was talking about money. Okay, I always say 200,000 is enough. 200,000 Kenyan shillings is enough for every process. Like I said before, if you're doing it by yourself, it's gonna be cheaper. But if someone else is helping you, it's gonna be high. because of the expense of this person. Maybe he will want to do this and this and that. There is a lot of payments going to be done here, so there must be extra payment. Like, okay, for instance, in my time, I paid 65,000, but right now, like, you know, everything, every place, everywhere, everything is changing. Right now, the last time I asked, it's 90,000 for your visa to be processed with an help of an agent. But if you can do it by yourself, it's fine, mama. It's fine, sweetheart. If you can do it by yourself, just trust yourself. But if you know you're somehow 50-50, you're not sure, you're not certain that you can do it, then don't try. And then you'll be rejected for no good reason, you get. So that is 90,000 for a visa. Let me talk now on agents. You pay them 90,000. And these amounts, they vary every time, they change. This time it might be 90, next time it might be 100. So you can never tell the exact amount, you get. So that is now the term of visa. Now let's get into the air ticket, like flight ticket. Flight ticket is not something constant. It's something that changes day by day. Today it might be 70, tomorrow it might be 80, the other day it might be 90. So it depends with the exact time that you want to travel. But I always say, if you book it a little bit earlier, the charges is gonna be somehow cheaper than if you want to book it immediately as you want to travel. So when you want to travel, also you must also check on the flights. You know, there are different kind of there are so many types of flights. There are Air Arabia, there are Ethiopian, there are Kenyan Airways. So there are many. It depends with your pocket, right? You know, different companies with different prices, definitely. So that is it. And then the next thing, what have I not talked about in terms of money? Yeah, let's say, for instance, if you're doing this process, like I'm trying to break down the 200,000, right? We said 90,000 is for your visa, and now flight here, but flight cannot take more than 100. It cannot even reach 100,000. No. So let's just say put it like approximately 180,000 for your visa and your flight. And that is it. So then from there, you've got now your visa, you want to travel. Make sure you look for someone who's gonna host you. If you don't have a host, look for a host. Someone that you trust, maybe someone that you know. Okay, I know we have trust issues. You cannot trust everybody. And the way Kenyans also are misbehaving outside here, you cannot trust anyone, you get. Someone will sweet talk you for you to come into their place. After coming, then you are in a very big trouble, because the person is not gonna help you in any ways. The money has gone. It's not gonna be of help to you, you know. So when you're coming also as looking for a host, please make sure you get a good person, and be careful. Be very careful, because this will tell you, bring money, I want to apply for you, Kimlik. Be very careful before you do something. At least use your phone, Google, see, ask questions about it. Don't just give money out. People are desperate. Everyone is desperate. Everyone is looking for money, you get. So be careful when you reach here. It's not just like that. Ukikuja hapa vitu different for background, nasikia. So when you're coming, be very careful. And what do we want to talk about again here? Yes, let's say, for example, but most of the people who give out accommodations, they always give accommodations with $300. Most people who give accommodations here in Turkey, and someone who accommodates you is responsible for also helping you to get a job. If the person helps you to get a job, once you have gone to a job, you got a job. Now you have to stand by you have to stand for yourself now. You're not under that person again. You get. The main cause was the person to pick you from the airport, the person to help you, accommodate you, the person to help you get a job. Now once you've gotten a job, now you have to depend on yourself, you get. So if you're going to the same person's house, you have to pay something, at least rent. You know, rent is there, bills are there, and this is also not our land, so we must do it, right? So that is how it is. And then I want to talk about also coming with an agent. The difference between coming with an agent and coming by yourself. Let's start with coming with an agent. Number one, an agent. When you come with an agent, you're going to come with already a sponsor. Like when you're coming, you're going straight to your sponsor's place to work. And when you come with an agent, maybe they will take, like, let's say for example, they can take, some people, they're different. They take different amount. The people who pay 250, the people who pay 300, the people who pay 200, the people who pay 180. It depends. But now the disadvantages of being brought with an agent is low payment. Low payment. Those people that are being paid a very low amount of money. That's why when they get here, they hear from people who are outside. Someone is telling them, "Me, I'm being paid 15,000," and the person is being paid maybe 6,000 or 7,000. You see, that's a very big range. So the person starts having that, "No, I can't work here." You start getting that, "No, I'm being misused." You get. So coming with an agent, it has its own disadvantages as well. You might see it come somehow cheaper. You can see on your side, you might see it's cheaper. But when you come here, it's gonna cost you, because number one, you're seeing people are being paid higher than you're being paid. So you have to start struggling how to want to get out from the house where you are to go and start looking for a place elsewhere to work. So be careful again about agents. They will lie to you. They will be paying 50, you'll be paid 60. No, those people are being brought with agents here are being paid less amount of money. And then you get, after they've come here, they don't have even ops. Maybe their passports are being taken. They will lie to you that bring your passport. You're gonna help you to apply Kimlik. They're lying to you. They will take that. Okay, not everyone, some, but majority lie. They will lie to you. The 2 weeks are getting finished, because when you come to Turkey, within the 2 weeks, you should be starting to apply for your Kimlik. And before you submit your documents to apply for Kimlik, at least ask those who have Kimlik if they write documents, or Google. Most of the things nowadays people are Googling. I don't know why some are so I don't know, how should I say it? Like, they don't want to ask, they don't want to look into it more before they do it. The good thing is always check before you do it. You get. So when you come with an agent, that just know that your salary will be low. Having an off, it's kinda, it's not something guaranteed. You might get, and even if you get, it's for some hours, you get. And then now when you have stayed in this house, maybe you don't like the place, you can't leave that place as easy as you think. You will just pack your things and leave. No, there must be something's going to happen between you and your boss, because he cannot just let you go like that. Number one, the person is paying you money. He might be paying you less amount, you get, and this less amount, he sees like, how do I put it? He's paying you less. She or he knows if you go, she won't get someone else who will come to work for them, who will accept the kind of money that he or she has been giving you. So this person to let you go is not going to be easy. There must be that kind of an argument between two of you, of which some of these arguments can maybe cost one. Maybe you can get a bad boss who can call police on you. You can get a bad boss. Like, you can never be. These people are different. We are different, And then Turkey is full of racism. Not everyone like Africa. They will see us. I don't know how they see us, but they love racism. They really, really love doing racism. Like, they totally practice racism here in Turkey. So be careful with coming to agent. Let no agent lie to you. If you have your money, it's better you try and do it by yourself. Unless you need an assistant in terms of getting your visa only. But times like flights, you can have someone to help you do that. But going to an agent for you to come here and look for a sponsor for you, no. It's going to cost you somehow. You might say it as a cheap thing, but somehow it's going to cost you when you come here at the ground. So I always prefer someone, just try your best. Just try your best and come by yourself. Advantages of coming by yourself is, number one, you can never be paid less. You can never be paid less money. Number two, you are free to leave at any time of your choice. If you feel you're not comfortable in that house, you feel you have a problem, you just leave. You wait for your salary and you leave. And then the most thing that people do here is, one, you have seen there's a problem in that house. The month is not yet at the end. You've already seen there's a problem, you're not comfortable. Something is definitely going wrong. Don't speak out at that moment. Wait, they give you your money, then leave. Because the moment you talk before the month ends, these people are so heartless. They're so cruel. At times they can be so cruel and so heartless. They will chase you out of their house at night even. Even some have been thrown out of the houses at night. What will you do? That is not your house. This is not your land. Remember that. So when you want to say something to your boss, at least wait. Just, I know at times it can be so hard, but there's nothing that you cannot do. I believe we can do it. Just try and persevere for those few days or few weeks. You get at least your money. Once you have your money, walk out. There's nothing he can do. At least you have your money. Walk out. Go and look for another job. Jobs are so many outside here. If you come out, you just need to exercise patience. You get a job, another job, and you go and do another job. So when you're coming to Turkey, just come. Don't come here with a lot. Actually, most of the people who come to Turkey, they come with a lot of expectations. And then when they reach here, things are totally different for them. So when you're coming to Turkey, don't expect too much. Just come as a normal person. Just come as saying, just lower your expectation. When you come here, maybe the expectations will be higher than what you expected. You get it? But when you come with high expectations, on reaching here, it's something else. What are you going to do? So please, when you're coming to Turkey, come with the low expectations. Things might change at the ground. What will you do? So when you're coming here, just come as a normal person. You're coming to work. So if you get a good thing, so good for you. If you get something that's not going to place you, we must cope, you know, because there's no country that is 100% sure. I know even my own Kenya is not 100% good, but you know, we must just cope, right? Everywhere life is expensive. Since the corona thing, things changed. So we just must and should adjust to any economy that we go to. No place is better than home, I know, but it's better we cry in Mayu than crying home. Anyway, that was just a by the way. So guys, that is it about traveling to Turkey. And be warned again, be very careful of the agents. Agents nowadays, they con people. So be careful as well who you trust. I am not an agent. Let me make this clear. I'm not an agent in any way. I'm not even planning to be one. But I always just help where I can. So be careful when coming to Turkey, and come to Turkey. Let's work in Turkey and change our lives. Thank you and bye bye. See you in the next video. Okay, the next video is gonna be about I'm going to talk about jobs that you'll find here in Turkey. So make sure you subscribe, turn on your notification bell, then we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Don't forget to subscribe, please. Turn on the notification bell, drop a comment, let me know what you want to know about Turkey, and I'll be glad to tell you. Bye bye. See you in the next video.